Talk a little bit about Amazon FBA and why you should consider using Amazon FBA versus other platforms or even merchant fulfilling items yourself. So there's a few reasons why you should consider Amazon, and I think once you've seen these, it'll be kind of a no-brainer, and you'll be convinced, like I was, that this is probably the best route for most sellers. So first of all, what are some of the advantages of Amazon FBA? Well, first and foremost, with FBA, Amazon handle almost everything for you. So when you send stuff to their warehouses, they handle the inventory, the labeling, the shipping to customers, and everything in between. You can also save a ton by shipping all of your products in bulk to Amazon's FBA warehouses as opposed to shipping individually to customers. And on that note, no dealing with customers. You're paying Amazon FBA to handle all customer service for you, so that frees up a ton of your time. You also get fast 1 or 2 day shipping to your customers included with FBA and included in the fees you pay them. You also have the ability to charge more for your goods because a lot of Prime members, myself included, are willing to pay a premium for products for that guaranteed reliable delivery. And there's no warehousing or storage required. So let's take a look at some advantages and disadvantages to shipping yourself versus using Amazon FBA. So if we're doing Amazon FBA, we can ship all of our inventory at once to Amazon's warehouse. That's a huge savings as opposed to sending individual products to customers one at a time. How much time do you waste at the post office printing out labels and having to drive back and forth and deal with those sort of things yourself? So if you ship all of your inventory via FBA, you can put it all in a box and send it all at once to save a fortune on shipping. And you get to use Amazon's discounted UPS and FedEx inbound shipping rates, which are going to be a lot lower than anything you could find on your own. And who wants to manually print shipping labels anyway? You know, that's time consuming on a onesie-twosie basis. It's also expensive to ship yourself, especially in Canada. I hear from people all the time who get an order from a customer in a remote location, and they tell me, oh man, it cost me more than my profit to ship to this customer and I'm losing money. Well, with Amazon FBA, all of your fees include 1 or 2 day shipping to customers, so you don't have to worry about that. It's all included in your price, so it's a much better deal. No printing labels yourself, no driving to the post office, and offering 1 or 2 day shipping to your customers, and it costs you nothing more as an FBA seller. So really, it's a complete no-brainer. Another big advantage to using Amazon FBA is they handle all of your product returns for you. So if a customer decides they don't want something, Amazon will handle the return on your behalf, and they will send it back to the FBA warehouse and then put it in your inventory again. And you can either have it removed or you can have it go back live in your inventory if Amazon inspects it on your behalf. So you're saving a ton of time dealing with product returns. And, you know, if you're doing it yourself, you'd have to go to the post office and pick up that parcel when a customer returns it. And you typically have to pay for the cost of the return shipping from a customer. So back to that example of a remote location customer where you're already losing money because of the shipping cost to them. Imagine having to pay the shipping cost back from them on top of that as well. It can get really expensive really fast, and it kills a lot of small businesses that don't understand this. So having FBA manage all of that shipping for you makes it a lot less risky and saves you a bundle. You also need to store your own products at home or in your warehouse if you're doing it yourself and shipping out yourself, which is expensive, time-consuming, requires an inventory management system, maybe a warehouse rental, an insurance agreement, possibly employees, and maybe even a forklift. With FBA, Amazon store all of the products for you in their warehouses, so you don't need any infrastructure, any expensive liability insurance for products stored at home, and it keeps your spouse happy because your house isn't looking like a hoarder's house with boxes and packaging material and inventory scattered all over the place. Another big disadvantage to shipping yourself is slower shipping. And as a result of you shipping things out yourself, customers are more likely to complain or ask for a refund. So with FBA, you get 1 or 2 days shipping to your customers, which is going to keep them a lot happier. If it takes longer for a product to arrive, people are going to email you, ask you where the product is. It's going to take up a lot of your time, and like I said, people are more likely to be unhappy if delivery takes longer than they had anticipated. So that 1 or 2 day shipping to customers is critical. It's a huge advantage, and I would highly recommend that you consider FBA just for that reason alone. And here's the big one. This was a big one for me. If you're shipping yourself, you've got to handle all the customer support. And if you've ever done anything dealing with customers, especially selling something online, you know how draining and time-consuming it can be just dealing with one person who's difficult. It can suck all your energy for the day. People are rude. Some people try to scam you. And it's draining, and it takes a huge amount of your time and resources and energy to deal with customer support issues. So those are some quick overviews of why Amazon FBA is probably a better opportunity for most individuals than shipping themselves. I hope you